Bless the Lord, O my soul, as we come to read the Psalms during June and July. Our Psalms move us from a place of lament and sorrow to a place of praise, where we say, Bless the Lord, O my soul. And today is very much, in a way, a psalm of sorrow, a psalm of lament. And with it, let's go straight to it as we go to Psalm 77. I cried out to God for help. I cried out to God to hear me. When I was in distress, I sought the Lord. At night, I stretched out untiring hands, and I would not be comforted. I remembered you, God, and I groaned. I meditated, and my spirit grew faint. You kept my eyes from closing. I was too troubled to speak. I thought about the former days, the years long ago. I remembered my songs in the night. My heart meditated and my spirit asked, will the Lord reject me forever? Will he never show his favor again? Has his unfailing love vanished forever? Has his promise failed for all time? Has God forgotten to be merciful? Has he in anger withheld his compassion? Then I thought, to this I will appeal, the years when the Most High stretched out his right hand. I will remember the deeds of long ago. Yes, I remember your miracles of long ago. I will consider all your works and meditate on all your mighty deeds. Your ways, God, are holy. What God is as great as our God? You are the God who performs miracles. You display your power among the peoples. With your mighty arm you redeemed your people, the descendants of Jacob and Joseph. The waters saw you, God. The waters saw you and rivered. Their very depths were convulsed. The clouds poured down water. The heavens resounded with thunder. Your arrows flashed back and forth. Your thunder was heard in the whirlwind. Your lightning lit up the world. The earth trembled and quaked. Your path led through the sea, your way through the mighty waters, though your footprints were not seen. You led the people like a flock by the hand of Moses and Aaron. This is our reading today, our reading from Psalm 77. And the psalm here really speaks into the experience of an individual. Perhaps it feels of somebody who is struggling to sleep at night and somebody who is in grief as we listen to those words. And it certainly begins with words of I and is very much focused around an individual's experience. And it's certainly not a good experience. I cried. I was in distress. I would not be comforted. I groaned. All sorts of words in these opening lines to us that speak of somebody who is struggling. And here we get this sense of that map struggling to sleep at night. You kept my eyes from closing. I was too troubled to speak. Somebody who couldn't go to sleep at night because perhaps of their grief. And so we have this first part of it that it talks to us about an experience of quite great distress. And then it leads us from verse 7 into this bit, which is a great challenge for that community, maybe for us. Will God reject us forever? Will God's his unfailing love vanish forever? Has God forgotten to be merciful? All sorts of things here that speak to us really at the heart of what they understood God to be steadfast in love, God to be faithful to his promises, God to be merciful, and God to be compassionate. Yet in all these things, it's questioning them. Is God still steadfast in his love? Is God faithful to his promises? Is God merciful? Is God compassionate? And then there's a change here as it asks the questions. The person comes in a time of memory. Remember their traditions. I will remember the deeds of the Lord. I will consider your works. And goes in to speak of this great story here of when God redeemed the people, rescued the people from slavery in the story of Exodus, where the waters parted and the people went free. And we end with this beautiful line here. Your paths led through the sea, your ways through the mighty waters, though your footprints were not seen. We couldn't see God, but God led us free. And so I think this psalm wishes to speak to us, perhaps, about our own, the tension between our own personal experiences of suffering and in the great stories of our faith of how God has rescued us. That it's willing to challenge God, but also maybe to find some faith, some trust and security in the stories of what God has already done. And so we hold this tension of what our traditions, our faith teaches us, and our experiences of suffering today. And may we find maybe within those experiences some hope, some comfort in what God has done too. So with that, we come to an end. And I shall see you tomorrow.